way too early for the fake. This that real game for real bros. No decaf, no cap. Welcome to Shogun Bros, no decaf. Live every weekday, 6:30 in the morning, Central Time. Did you hear what I said? Central Time. We talk dogs, bloodline building to yard work, from stud talk to the truth behind the pups. This ain't no highlight reel. It's how you really build legacy. Shogun Bros, no decaf. Pull up, pull up, handle yours. This ain't just content. It's culture. Welcome to the Cookout with Toyo, where family vibes meet front porch truth. No scripts, no filters, just heart, heat, and hot plates. Ooh. Step up with elevated perspective, with elevated game for grown men and women building mind, spirit, and vision. And men at work with Pimps Over Simps. Church, real convos, no cap, all purpose for the men behind the mission. 3 shows, 1 network, all gas, no decaf. Put no creamer in my man. Look, Shogun Unlimited, man. Press play and get man. Come on, press play, press play.
Yo.
What it do, man? It's Friday, man. Friday.
Yeah, man.
Know what that means?
What's that mean?
Man, we getting it in today, man. It's about the chat today, baby.
Yeah, man.
It's the therapy session on Friday, man.
Yeah.
I had to call this segment "Say It With Your Chest" to get it off your chest, man.
It's been like that all morning, man.
It's all week, nigga. That's what I'm saying. All the bullshit you've been dealing with all week, man. Hey, it's time to vent. Get that shit off your chest and enjoy your fucking weekend, man.
Yeah.
Let that shit go.
Man.
Get back to work.
Quick FC, what's happening?
What's good? Yes, sir. They rolling there. All the old faithfuls.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. So what's good, man?
Man. I just got done working out. Jumped in the shower. Made me something to eat. I just got that itis, boy.
You and me both. You seen that picture?
Mm-hmm.
Man. Hell yeah. Had to smoke me. After that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But it's Friday, though. Yeah. Huh?
Y'all made it, man. Y'all made it through all the bullshit, man. That bitch ass nigga that you kill every man at work. You ain't following with it. That keep talking, man, to talk to you crazy. You know, this little bitch ass plug. You made it through all that shit, bro. The nagging ass woman you got, that fucking badass damn kids always asking for shit. You made it, bro. All the way through the week, you ain't crash out. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
Cause believe me, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. A lot of these niggas won't tell the truth. They act like they like perfect. Nigga, I go through it too, bro. Don't let this social media shit fool you, man. My life is no different than yours, bro.
Nah, my life perfect. It's nothing but peaches and flowers, and you know what I'm saying. The grass is green over here, man. It's all good. Ain't no rainy days. Ever.
But you don't need. This for the niggas got something to say. Get off their chest, goddamn it. All that rosemary shit, that ain't nigga. I ain't there yet. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting there, but I ain't there yet. Goddamn it. I'm still a grumpy old man right now. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit, man. Y'all got it, man. Just look, roll with the punches, man. Cause look, what don't kill you make you stronger. And I'm telling you, you way stronger than what the fuck you think you are.
Yeah,
you got men out here that couldn't handle half of this shit you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Not even half, a quarter of it. They break. They got that pressure it's too much for them. They can't take it.
Yeah.
Built different. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's a fact, man. And man, I know this internet, and you know the internet be interneting or whatnot, man. Really gotta have a real open mind and be able to just stick to your morals and values and know what your circle is what your circle is in real life, not in social media life. You got a digital life, you got a real life, man. And it's a big blur between the two sometimes, man. You know? This stuff, I don't know, man, like, no matter what, I don't care who you are, man, you got real life issues, whether they good or bad, you know what I'm saying? You got real life issues that's laying before you. Social media can be a big time distraction, and you can find yourself going through the trials and tribulations in your social media life. And when you back up and you think about it, you be like, well, damn, you know, I still got these bills to pay. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? My girl tripping. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? You got, you know, all types of stuff, man. But you know, that's the real stuff you dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, that stuff that lays before you. So a lot of this stuff, man, you got to erase that blurry line, man, and create a parallel line between the two. You know.
Yeah. It was Quick said some real shit, man. He said, y'all ever notice, like, every time, and Quick, it is every fucking time you talk to somebody, they get offended or think you offended or think you offended when you just talking with some purpose. Bro, I deal with that shit quick. I deal with that shit every fucking day. You just struck up. I don't know why the fuck he said, get me get this shit the fuck off here. Get it off here. Every fucking day, bro. If don't nobody else know, Big A know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. I know he be like, I know he probably tired of hearing me because every day. He deal with it too. And anybody that's like-minded, they gonna deal with it.
Yeah, man.
What the problem is that, okay,
what is?
Don't take it personal. I'm gonna say this. Don't take it personal. You don't get offended by it, right? You have to view it for what it is. What it is that the majority of people that you interact with on a daily basis, you are assuming, because physically they are adults, that mentally they are adults.
Yeah. And
the problem is, you can't judge someone's competency off of their age, their physical age. I know niggas that's 14 that has way more common sense and more competency and knowledge than a motherfucker that's 80.
Yeah.
That's really what the issue is. Motherfuckers get offended. All right, for instance, Big A might get on my ass about some shit. Nigga, why you do this? That was dumb. And I want to get offended, right? We all got bitch in us. I don't give a fuck how gangster you think you is, how thorough you think you is, nigga. Everybody got bitch.
Yeah.
You got masculine and feminine energy in you. So, but as men, we have to find that balance.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You can't be Prince and you can't be DMX. You got to find a median.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But this is one thing. I don't know, man. Like, it's real funny, man, because it's a pride thing for certain people that wear their pride on their sleeve. And I understand it. I get it. I definitely get it. But I move a little different, man. I grew up getting into a whole bunch of stuff that I shouldn't be getting into, doing this and that or whatnot. And getting cussed out on a regular basis was part of my daily routine, man. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about bad. I'm talking about, so to the point to where it don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff don't bother me. And one thing that I learned, and this is just in my trials and tribulations and going through what I've gone through, is not necessarily the people that love you that are going to keep it 100 when it comes to the reality of the situation. It's not your circle that's always going to keep it 1,000 with you. Your closest homeboy might not have the information that you need to move forward, or on the other hand, they might not have the gall, the grit, the courage to tell you, hey man, you out of line. You know what I'm saying? Or this and this and that. But you know who will? Your haters. And a lot of us be sitting up there getting so caught up on the people that calling us out on the BS or calling us out of our name. This is one thing, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Everybody carry it how they carry it. I know I'm comfortable who I am, and I know who I am. So a lot of that stuff doesn't bother me. But don't get it twisted. You can catch me on the wrong day. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, like the haters, the ones that don't want to see you succeed, the ones that don't like your existence, just you breathing, those are the ones that are going to be the most honest out of everybody with you, because they want to hurt you. They want to hit you where it hurt. They want to say some stuff that's going to knock you off your square. So I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? I started to look forward to getting cussed out. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to so what you got to say now? You know what I'm saying? Because if it's something that is the truth, it's been a lot of that, it's starting to be a thing, at least on this channel, the shoe fit wear it. It's been a whole bunch of stuff that's been said, and it hasn't been said directly to me. But I'm like, oh, damn, it sounds like he talking directly to me. I probably need to clean that up, You know what I'm saying? So it's just like one of them things, man. I just look for the fruit out of the situation versus the rotten fruit, yeah.
Yeah. But bro, I think I said this before on the live, another live, but your haters are really hate in itself is nothing more than an extreme form of love. That's all hate is. So? I know so, bro. People, what it is that motherfuckers that hate on you, because think about it, what really does it benefit a man, woman, anybody, a child, to hate on somebody? Mm-hmm. What do you gain from hating on a person? Nothing. It's wasted energy. So if they're wasting energy, right? Because think about it, the time that a motherfucker spend hating on you, trying to knock you off your pivot, fuck you over, finesse you, make you feel bad about yourself, bring you down, they could be using that energy to build themselves up, to make themselves better, right? To self-improve. But they're not. Why? Because they're too focused on you. Why? Because they love you. They love you so fucking much that they hate you. They like you so fucking much. It's like, I can't stand this motherfucker. Why? Why do I bother your soul so much? It's because I am a constant reminder of everything that you're not. Mm-hmm. That's all it is, bro.
Yeah.
They're infatuated with you. You're infatuated with me. You eat, sleep, and think and drink me. You dream about me and you have nightmares. What the fuck? I had a dream about this nigga. Exactly, because you're too focused on the wrong thing. If you put that energy into yourself, man, you wouldn't be a hater. You wouldn't have. I don't have time to hate on a motherfucker. Yeah. I don't even be focused on what niggas got to tell me what the fuck they got going. I don't even. Man, you ain't see. I did. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm hating on you or no shit like that. I'm just too focused on what I got going on. I don't have time to worry about what you're doing.
Yeah, for real.
It's extreme love, bro. That's all hate is.
Yeah.
Samurai, what's good? Lord J.
Bad,
MKM. Mad Doc. Long Wolf, what's good, man? It's Friday. It's Friday. Y'all made it.
Yep. Coming off of that Juneteenth, man.
Hey, man, look, funny side note. I don't know if y'all saw that. I think it went viral.
What?
It was a video, young sister. She was, I don't want to get the store incorrect. I think it was Kroger. It was a grocery store.
K. Rogers. I mean, K. Rogers, you mean? Was it K.
Rogers? I can't remember. It started with a K, though.
You just went over your head, boy.
Hold on, what you say?
That's what K. Rogers.
This nigga stupid.
Yeah, I think it was K. Rogers. Man, that's Kroger, man. K. Rogers. It's a hood way to say Kroger, man. K. Rogers. Yeah,
Kroger, man. But I think it was. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, she was in what you call it when they make the cake, the bakery section and shit. And she's like, this don't make no sense. Look at this. It's Juneteenth. Look at these other cakes. Look how professional they look at how clean and neat it. Now look at the Juneteenth. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was like, bro, this gotta be a joke, bro.
Yeah.
Them cakes are like my son could probably fucking put some ice on the cake better than that, man. That shit look crazy. Then they had they just said free on it. Hey, yeah, it's like the more she started going through the cakes and shit, I was like, come on, bro. Somebody playing in the back, man.
Hey, current events.
Yes, sir.
And so on a serious note, this is happening right beneath our noses, man. And it's a few ways to look at it, man. It's just depending on how you would like to look at it. So in Florida, you have the Muslim community, and I don't want to get this wrong, so y'all will have to do the research. Take this at face value. It's a fact, but I don't know the full details. And when I say Muslim community, I do not mean Muslim community coming from America Muslim community. I mean Middle Eastern Muslim community has started to have a campaign of buying up all closed churches. So any church at this point in time in Florida that gets closed due to whatever situation, they have a committee that have brought together to start purchasing all property and church, property. Now, by them doing that, it not only gives them a strong foothold in America, it also gives them certain rights that other businesses and other other things wouldn't have, because when you have a church, you get a whole bunch of tax write-offs and so on and so forth, and you can have closed property and all types of stuff. So you have that. Then in right outside of Dallas, they are getting ready to build a full community city, not a community, excuse me, a city outside of Dallas that is strictly Muslim. And I mean Muslim schools, Muslim transportation, everything running around there. Okay, and not only that, you go over to Europe, you go to the UK, they are having a little turmoil within themselves behind who they have on the board now, who the minister is Muslim. It's a lot of that stuff going on. not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying it's something that you need to be paying attention to. We've already had, China buying up a whole bunch of land and starting basing businesses out of here, or and taking advantage of it. Yeah, I pay attention to that.
Yeah. And I said it for years, man. And I don't think I'm happy you brought that up, because I don't think I ever touched on that.
Mm-hmm.
When I speak a lot about trust, contract law, trust law, shit like that. But religion. I've been using religion to get my way for years.
Yeah.
When these employers don't want it, and I'll do this shit on purpose, just to see if they competent enough to know how to handle the situation. All right. For instance, my last employer, it was a Islamic holiday, right?
Yeah.
And I can't remember which one it was, but I put in a leave request. So I wanted to see if they were gonna try to deny my leave, right? So I made sure on the leave slip, I put on there why I was taking. You don't have to tell them why you requested leave. It's none of their fucking business. But I wanted to put it on there just to show I had proof.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I made a copy. Right. I gave them one. Took a picture of it. Made a copy. They were smart. They didn't fall for it. I was mad. I was like, damn. Give me some free bands, but they ain't fall for it, They went ahead and approved it, but what they did some slick shit. They approved it, but they didn't let me know that they approved it.
Yeah.
So, they was like, oh, well, since you ain't gonna be here Friday. I said, hold on, since I ain't gonna be here Friday. I was like, so you approved the leave? Yeah, they approved it. I'm like, well, I wasn't notified. I didn't get email, phone call, text message, approval slip, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Bitch, you know what the fuck happened. But that's neither here nor there. Religion, right? Church and state, right? They try to make separate, but really they one and the same, right? Do your research, do your homework. You have a lot of tax breaks. There's a lot of benefits and a lot of privileges. They're not even privileges. There's a lot of rights, and there's a lot of benefits that come with having a religious state, right? And a state is no different than, you have nation states and different types of states, right? When you say states, most people think of like, Texas, Louisiana, New York, California. Oh, you mean that? Like that state? No. Because you also have the state of Israel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Israel's a state. It's not a country. It's a state. It was created in 1950, right? So it's not that old. It's the state of Israel. It's not the actual landmass Israel, right? So you have different states, right? I see what they play, what they doing. See, a lot of people don't know. We've been taught from childhood to believe that this country was built off of Christianity, right? It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It was Islam.
Mm-hmm.
You used to get sworn in with a Quran, not a Bible.
Where? Here?
Muslim law. Yes, sir.
I thought it was both.
No. Islamic. So that's what's up?
Before you go any further, say now when was this?
What part?
When you get sworn in with the Quran, like a time frame.
The founding fathers, the so-called founding fathers.
Okay, time out. Okay, you got the founding fathers. Now I don't know, like I've seen the story, I've heard the story, via YouTube and a couple of books, but I don't really remember who was the first president before George Washington. Wasn't he? If I'm not mistaken,
John Hanson.
A man of color.
Yes, he was a Moor. His name was John Hanson, and he was
Time
the first. Okay.
Time out before you go any further. So he was a Moor, and he was arguably, depending on who writes the history, the first president of this land as far as the states, I guess you could say. Before, you know, and you say he was a Moor. So does that mean that he honored the Quran?
So this the thing. Religion in itself, right? The word religion comes from the word religios. It's Latin, which means to bind or restrain, right? Look this shit up. Religion is man-made. So you have the science, right? And this is what I tell people all the time. These pastors and these, you know, people in the church and shit, you leave me the fuck alone. I'm not the one. I had you ready to jump off a roof somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I had you questioning your whole fucking reality. It's man-made, and anything man-made is usually created, right, to do exactly that, to restrain or to bond, right? To be used as a tool to manipulate people, right? The masses. And that's, they did teach us that in school, right? We talk about the Christian and Muslim wars, right? The Crusades. What were they fighting over?
Yeah.
People were dying. You dying for Jesus? You dying for Muhammad? No. You dying for a man that's using the teachings of Muhammad and Jesus, right? Yahweh Shai, to push their agenda. Because Jesus had an agenda too. Moses had, all the prophets, all these men had agendas. They were men. But it's what do you, this is my whole thing, bro. I don't care what religion you are, what religion that you study. At the root of it is science, right? You want to study the isms. Fuck the religion. You want to study the isms. You don't want to study Christianity, right? You want to study Catholicism, right? You don't want to study Islam. You want to study Islamism, right? The ism. The study of the science of it, because it's all science. The Bible is a astrology book. None of the people in that Bible ever existed. They got us thinking that, you know, a person named Jesus walked on water and all that. No. These are personifications of heavenly bodies. So like Jesus is the sun. What does the Bible say? Jesus traveled around. What goes around? A circle. He traveled around with his 12 disciples. Why 12? Why not 7? Why not 4? Why not 2? Why not 3? Why 12? It's also 12 signs in the zodiac. So that's why I tell y'all, we in the age of Aquarius now, right? That's the cycles of the sun. It's all sun worship. That's why I say it's all hell. When you really learn the truth about all this shit, it makes fucking sense. When I was a child, I used to have questions that nobody can answer. Nobody. So I'm like, I'm lost. I'm like, if y'all the adults and I'm supposed to look up to y'all and respect y'all and come to y'all for guidance or for wisdom, and you don't have it, how can I fully, do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I got to question everything you tell me.
Another thing, I can't find the speech. I'm looking for the speech to see if I can give y'all a little bit of it. But in the speech, the guy who's Muslim, I don't know his name. If I can find it, I'll share it with y'all. But he was saying, okay, so for years America has traveled around and, you know, or the Western civilization, not America, the Western civilization has traveled around and forced Christianity on different countries and stuff like that. And he said that you know, they're building this stuff so they can do the same thing to the Americans in the surrounding community. So every church that they buy, they are converting it into a mosque, you know.
Because I keep telling y'all, we in the age of Aquarius. Pisces, the Piscean era is over. Jesus represented the age of Pisces. That's why he fed the mass of people with 2 fish and a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
The Bethlehem means the house of bread. And all this shit is just is fucking allegories and just fucking riddles, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's like they got us thinking that these were real people. No. The age of Pisces is done. Look at all the churches. The church is done. T.D. Jakes falling the fuck out. He had Diddy parties. These niggas What's the nigga talking about close the doors? What's the nigga, he extorting niggas, this congregation, this shit. Like, it's over. The magic has worn off. It's over. And this happens every fucking, 2,500 something years when you have the vernal equinox and the changes, you know, we don't went from the Piscean era, now we in the age of Aquarius. Just look at your zodiac. Just Google the zodiac.
Mm-hmm.
It goes in sequence. I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but if you know your Bible, look at the time of Abraham, right? Abraham represented Taurus, the ram.
Yeah.
Moses represented, what come after Taurus? Aries. No, I'm sorry, the bull. Taurus represented the bull. That's Abraham. Then after Abraham came who? Moses. Moses represented Aries, the ram. That's why when he came off the mountain with the tablets and they was worshiping what? A golden calf. That's Abraham, the Abrahamic era. We ain't under that no more. We ain't under Taurus no more. We on this new shit. Y'all fucking up. What are y'all doing? He was gone too long. So they like, well, look, we don't understand this new shit. We gonna keep doing what we know. So we gonna build this golden calf. We gonna worship that. We gonna sacrifice that. No, you stupid niggas. I told you that we on some new shit.
Yeah, man. Tony M, man, what is happening, bro? Tony M say you ain't got time for no riddles.
But I feel you, Tony, and that's the thing. It's not riddles. It's just, all right, I'm gonna tell you what it is. They had, the Bible literally is a children's book. It literally is. The when you go to church and because you're not learning shit. He's not, the pastor knows all this shit I'm telling you. He got to know it in order to teach the bastard form of it to you.
Hey, man, Mr. CEO.
What's good?
I know, boy, you done been cussed out a few times, man. They be seeing you come and be like, hold up.
No, hold on. Now, my family can vouch. Anybody in my family that's been around me for the last 10, 15 years, they will tell you. When I was on my Hebrew Israelite shit, bro, you better get the fuck out my goddamn face. I'm gonna go up one side, come down the other. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. And you better not start quoting that Bible and throwing scriptures around and don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Bro, hey man, you couldn't step in a church, bro.
Hell no, that motherfucker burn the fuck up soon as my toe hit the motherfucker floor.
Oh man, you a problem walking. They see you coming, they blood pressure instantly get up. Man, you are terrorizing old folks.
The Bible say that the devil flee when no man pursueth. I ain't think about their asses. Y'all know y'all ain't right. That's why y'all scared. Look, it's a certain picture on my Facebook page with a certain individual that I posted, right?
Yeah.
And instantly, two of my bitch ass family members, I don't give a fuck no more, bro. Samurai, you know me. Fuck that shit. I told you I'd take the chains off. So it's Friday. I'm off the leash. So look, it's two specific family members that when they saw that post, these niggas deleted me and unfriended me and blocked me.
Yeah,
both of them just so happen to be pastors and bishops.
Yeah, what? I mean, I'm telling you, bro. I'm talking about they probably don't fool with you to this day where they see you, they blood pressure instantly.
But why? But why? Huh? If what I'm saying is wrong, right or wrong, what is the problem? If you really living your life the way you're supposed to live, and you really trying to lead your people to the promised land, you really trying to help your people and feed your people, then what's the problem? How do you see me as a threat unless you doing some underhanded shit? I told you it's a magic trick. I told y'all motherfuckers before, this shit is a magic trick, bro. Y'all focused on the fucking hand. Look over here, look at this. No, I'm focused on that left hand. I'm paying attention to what you don't want me to see, because that's where the trick is happening at. And then every time, this is what happens. Motherfuckers get mad at me. Oh, you always fuck the show. Why you can't just enjoy the show? Motherfucker, because I understand the purpose of the show. Why would he invest all this money, learn these tricks for what? For what? What does it benefit him to entertain us? The magician. How does it benefit him? And we pay our money to come see his show. We laugh, we cry, we have a emotional roller coaster. Ain't that what happens when you go to church? Pastor, he hollering and screaming and sweating and shit and jumping around and doing backflips and shit. And they got the little girls coming out with the flags. It's a fucking show.
Hey, y'all, close the door. Close the door. I don't like. Hey, I ain't like what I saw in the collection plate.
Right.
Y'all send it back around one more time.
Shut the door. And then the way he did it, like was on some mob shit. Like, no, close the door. Close the doors, nigga.
Y'all playing with my money, man. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all fat asses. And then look how he talk to him. Y'all fat asses ain't doing nothing but going to the motherfucker buffet after this bitch anyway. Y'all going to the same location. Give me your money.
Yeah, man.
You got it.
Yeah, man.
So it's over, bro. The Piscean era is done. Let it go. It's over. So like you just said, all the Muslims are buying up all these churches, right? These abandoned churches or these foreclosed whatever churches, right? It's a reason. It's a reason.
I mean, it's the smartest way to win a war. It's one of the. It takes a long time, but generation by generation, it changes. It's already starting to show in the UK. I'm West Indian. I got a whole bunch of family over there, man. In the UK, it starts there. So check this out: short scheme to long scheme. We can't change the laws in our favor, but our religion is the fastest growing religion in the world currently. So in order for us to infiltrate the system, we need more Muslims, American Muslims, Westernized Muslims, European Muslims. By us converting people to being Muslims, then they start following our law. By them following our law, now we have people in the political space. People in the political space, now we can start changing the law towards us. Now we can put a political figure at the head of the country. And I'm saying that's a 40-year plan.
Mm-hmm. Now what you just said correlates with what you said you've been talking about for the last like 2-3 weeks about the J people and how they move and what they do, how they operate, right? How they took over, everywhere they go they take over, right? And they run the same play.
Yeah.
The Muslims sound like they sound like the same play to me.
Well, I mean, but the thing is, okay, you got to look at it from a broad perspective. It's all fair game. Like, this stuff ain't fair. None of it's fair, but it's all fair game. Whoever has the upper hand has control, and whoever has control is going to try to maintain that control at all costs.
Yep.
So as far as what we do, we don't live, we live generation to generation. We live for today. You know what I'm saying? Most of us are born broke. A lot of us are die broke.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't have nothing to hold on to. Your whole life is trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? So you living for today and not tomorrow. Right. Most of us don't live for our kids. I'm talking about for a financial future for our kids, because we still check to check.
Right.
So in order for us to get a stronghold like that, you have to do the long-term thing. We got to stop living for the day and start living for tomorrow. We have to start setting things up for a community to strive the next generation. You know what I'm saying? But we can't do it because we all caught in this confusion. We over here beefing over streets. You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? We got all types of, it is what it is, man. You're a product of your surrounding, and things have been made for you not to see the future. But that's what it is. That's why I keep trying to tell these boys, man, you can get on YouTube, you can get on any social media platform, you're gonna see these boys talking about don't buy houses, that's not how you get rich, and that, you know what I'm saying? You don't get nothing like that. Buy my program and this and this and this and that. You gotta invest your money this way and that way. The whole time they buying up all the real estate. And at the end of the day, that means you gonna have to rent. They talking you into renting. that means if they buy up all the real estate, that means you're not gonna own a house. You're not gonna own land. I mean, your kids ain't gonna own land, and their kids ain't gonna own land. So how are you going to build generational if you ain't focused on tomorrow?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But they not think, because that's the thing. They not thinking generations. They thinking self, and that's the problem. Our parents thought self. Their parents thought self. So it's like you go back to the generation that first. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and this is my perspective on it. The ones who are living the worst are the ones who didn't sell out. So the ones that's in the housing projects, the ones that's living in the low income, you know what I'm saying, Section 8 and all that, they struggling. Those are the ones who are descendants of their ancestors, right? Were the ones who fought back. Those are the ones who said, no, I'm not gonna denounce my nationality. I'm not gonna give up my birthright. I'm not changing. I'm not an Indian. I'm not black. I'm not Negro. I'm not none of this shit. I'm a Washita. I'm a Moor. I'm a whatever you are, whatever your tribal affiliations, whatever your nationality. They held on to that shit to the end. Think about the hood. Think about the projects. It's everybody angry. They got an attitude. They fighting and killing. They just all the time. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with y'all? That's that warrior class. They're descendants of the warrior class. Those are the ones when shit popped off, they was in the front fucking lines. That's the Marines. That's our Marines for our army. So why? It's a reason I'm very strategic in everything I do, bro. I'm good in every fucking hood I go to. Why? Because I know where the fuck I'm at. I know who I'm talking to. I know who I'm dealing with. Same thing in the suburbs. I know where the fuck I'm at. I know who I'm talking to, who I'm dealing with. Every family got that one, just you know, family, you know. It's just like within the family, you know, you think about family reunion, you always got that one group in the family that just, they over here in the cut, smoking weed, drinking, talking shit, you know, and you got the Bible belt motherfuckers over here that, you know, all uptight and drinking Kool-Aid and talking about Jesus and taxes and, you know, and getting money and it. So it's the same shit, bro. Nationally, for all of us, it's the same shit. The ones that are moving and shaking and getting shit done and running shit, getting money and they're usually Boule, they're usually Masons, they Eastern Stars, right? They're initiated. They don't need, and this is the trick bag. You don't need to be fucking initiated on some fucking club to know who the fuck you are. Freemasonry is what we gave the Europeans. Our ancestors gave them that. Think about the Dark Ages when we ruled Spain and all that. That's what we gave them.
Yeah, man.
People think that they looking at Jay-Z and all these other goofy ass motherfuckers. Oh, he a 33-degree Mason. Nigga, what is full circle?
What is what?
Full circle. What is full circle? How many degrees to make a full circle?
360.
360. So what the fuck is you impressed with 33 for? Oh, he a 33-degree Mason. 33. Nigga, it's 360 degrees to be full circle. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but you know, I think for us, man, the American dream is what's holding us back, bro, at the end of the day, man. Cause we can't, I think, you know what I'm saying? This is my personal opinion. I don't think we can think like everybody else, man. I don't think the American dream is for us what it is for everybody else. Bro, what I'm saying, let me finish. What I'm saying is this, though. This is what I'm saying. Like, you talk about the J and so forth. They have been off of their foundation. Hold on. You breaking up. Hold on. You breaking up. Say that again. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay.
So, the J people, they building off of foundational blocks that they have built. And I'll say this, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I feel like we haven't been through enough to get it right. We've been through a whole bunch, but not enough to get it right. Cause it stops being, okay, let me go chase my personal dreams. Cause if you gonna go chase your personal dreams, how are we gonna necessarily build off of a foundation? What I'm saying is, so you have, let's say, Mr. CEO, you're a lawyer, right? And you have 3 sons. All 3 of your sons, in the old ways, would have to be lawyers because that there is the family business.
Right.
By the time they become lawyers, you might be a judge. They have kids. Their kids jump into the law and become lawyers or based around that field. 3rd, 4th generation. Now you not only do you have you've perfected your field. Imagine the connections and the stronghold that you would have in that direction. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now let's just say I was a blacksmith. All of my children, as far as even the women, will be based around that business. You might have some dreams to do something else. You can, but you still have to handle it's still a business.
Right.
You start moving generation after generation down the line, you've built something. But when you have, if you a lawyer and you make the way and you get your kids all the top education, they do all of that stuff, and your kid like, you know what? I want to go be an artist. Okay, now you starting from scratch. You might be going be a successful artist, or you might not. But everything that you have built has more of a chance to go down the drain within 2 generations. You see what I'm saying? Because every generation is doing their own thing. They spreading out, going in their own direction. And when you start thinking about tomorrow, building those type of deals, man, I've seen it on a regular basis, man. Especially in St. Louis, man. I stayed in this neighborhood where it was one of the oldest black neighborhoods in Missouri. And I'm talking about from 1865 until present day, it's been a black community, and it's been a well-off black community, not necessarily the top of the line, but they, a good middle class community. So it's been generation after generation, homes, land, and so on and so forth have been passed down. Now you got a generation, my generation and younger, where they finally getting the homes passed down to them, and they got the land and everything like that, and they don't have their stuff together or whatever the case may be, and they sold off. It's so many homes that's been sold out of that neighborhood, and the neighborhood's not the same anymore. It's changed. And I know people grow. I know things change, but when you start talking about that stuff about people standing on their square and fighting the system or whatever the case may be, what are you fighting for if you're not holding on to nothing? You know what I'm saying? It's an empty fight. It's an empty stronghold. So when I say we caught on that blurry note, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we living for the day. We teaching our kids to live for whatever, you know what I'm saying? Go out and go do whatever you want to do and such and so forth, when it shouldn't necessarily be like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, your kid can go out and be the next president, but in all reality, you know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. And I'm guilty of that too. But it's out of ignorance because I didn't know at the time. All right, for example, my grandfather was a carpenter by trade, right? Yeah. My father is a carpenter by trade. So technically, he did what he was supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
I broke the trade line, right? I broke it.
Yeah.
Because I chose to be a low voltage electrician. That's my trade by choice. You know what I'm saying?
But check this out. Let's just say you became a carpenter. And the game that you have now, you done took the carpenter and made carpenter business and really made it into a business. I mean, a for real big business.
Right.
Now, you know what I'm saying? You sending your kids to school to handle the business side of the carpenter, of being, you know what I'm saying, of the carpenter business. You know.
But that, okay, so now you're right. And that okay, so so I didn't keep the tradition of learning that. I understand carpenter. I can put a deck up, I can do all that shit, but I'm not on paper, right? I'm not a journeyman. I'm not a master. My father's a master carpenter, so he can go get contracts. He can do whatever. So, but where I make up for that, right, is I went and learned all the business, right, the back office work, all that information, all that knowledge. I went and gathered that. They didn't teach me that. I had to go get that myself. But I went and got it and brought it back to my father. Now the thing is, he don't want to go and you know what I'm saying, and commercialize his trade to where instead of you working for somebody else and making them rich, you can build generational wealth for yourself.
Yeah. So I got a story. This is not a story or whatever, but this is St. Louis. This is a construction mafia family. But like I say, man, when you start honestly, like nowadays, man, if you in the Midwest or going to the East Coast, you know about the mafia. Just like if you was down south through Texas to California, you know about the cartel. But like so the construction was damn near anything in the union was damn near built off of the mafia, just so y'all know. And it's a company named Ranieri out of St. Louis. They got a book about how the owner has a book about the come up and everything like that. But Ranieri started into the ready mix, and ready mix is concrete, the concrete trucks and pouring concrete. He started don't get me lying, I want to say in the 40s going into the 50s. He had I think 3 or 4 sons, and back then working was what it was, man. So he working, and he has his sons, and his oldest son, his first son, he made his son drop out of school, I think in middle school, and help him do the ready mix thing work. So his son is lacking on education as far as formal education, but is picking up on all the education as far as the work that he has and what he's going to be doing in life anyway. So one son is dropped out of school and helping the pops work. He sends the other son to construction school. You know what I'm saying? To be to get the formal training on being a I forgot the name of it, a foreman or whatever you call it. The other son he sends to law school to be a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? This is all built around the company, and when his sons get older, and then he has another son that pretty much is really good at handling the business on hand. So he's got the 3 sons and whatnot. I think he's got a 4th son, and don't get me lying, but moving forward, now he gets older, he falls back. The son that dropped out of school runs the company. He knows the company inside and out, from the top to the bottom. He knows everything about the company, everything. He helped build the company. The next son has the business. You know what I'm saying? He really knows how to handle business from the business side. So he's handling the business of the company. Then his other son is a lawyer, handling all the law, strictly for the company. Kind of like some Godfather stuff. If you take a look at it and you take a step back. Long story short, man, they ended up having their own bank and all of that. That's how you build. That's an example how you can pass the torch and build. So what do you think their kids are gonna do? What do you think their kids are geared up to do? Take it to the next level. It's already laid out for you. You can have whatever dreams and aspirations and whatever you want to do in life, but you handle this, and this will help you get there. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you can hold on to with pride.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, to add to that, bro, the biggest component in what you just said wasn't even the sons. You want to know what the biggest component is?
What?
They mothers. They fucking mothers. Because what you just said would never fucking work with the wrong woman. Now, if you, and that's why I keep stressing to y'all, your legacy is determined by the woman you choose to impregnate. It don't matter what the fuck you do.
Right,
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
I never thought about
because
that.
we never do, right? And that's what we err at, because it's like we, as men, we talk about men and other men, their children, their sons and shit, and oh yeah, he did this, he did that, they built this, they built that. Yes, but what you don't see is the woman who pushed that big head motherfucker out.
Yeah.
What's her mind state? What is her mentality? How was she raised? Is she on board with his program? Does she see his vision? Does she believe in his vision?
Yeah.
Is she doubling down when he's not around and the children? You know how we do. You nigga, you was a child just like me. We know what parent to go to when we want. You know what I'm saying? We know who to play and who. Oh, I know daddy ain't gonna. He gonna tell me no. Let me go ask mama. Or I know mama gonna say no. Let me go ask dad. So, but if y'all on both on one accord, bro, them children, it's a wrap. They ain't got nowhere to run to. They know that what daddy say, that's what it is, because mama just gonna double down on it.
Yeah.
That's the only way that's gonna work, because whatever mama say or whatever mama instill, because you gotta think the mother is the first teacher of that child, not you. It's the mama. You ain't breastfeeding that baby. You ain't changing them diapers. You ain't, rocking them to sleep and singing to them. It's mama doing that shit. So they build that initial bond with mama. The bond with daddy come later.
Yeah.
Everybody love daddy. Why? Because they never get to see him, because he always fucking working. But the influence between the parents, mama's influence is way stronger. So if that woman ain't on board with you and ain't on your program, bro, that shit, you fucking up your legacy.
Yeah.
You fucking up your legacy. So that's why I stress vetting. The vetting process with the women you choose to create your legacy with is the most important component, because hey, you can have all the plans you want for your children. You can have it, foreseen. Okay, I'm gonna have this one doing this and this one doing that. You can have the whole plan laid out, but if that woman ain't with the plan, bro, it ain't gonna work.
Nah, that's real, man. Nah, that's for real. Cause I'm trying to find this chapter now, man. Yeah, it's a chapter in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill where he talks about that. Exactly that. Your significant other means everything, man. It can make you or break you. You out trying to handle business, and then you got to come home and handle business.
Yeah.
This stuff is that is a draining source that can take it out of you.
Yep. And that's why I say, man, a lot of it, like go off what Quick said about child support. Child support is a tool. It's a divisive tool. All this shit is tools. It's ways for them to extract resources and get in our pockets. But we fall for the trick bags. We fall for the finesses every time. It's the reason why they want to over-sexualize women and want them to be dumb and just, impulsive and just to blow their money, because that's profitable for the corporations. There ain't no man in the house, ain't no discipline, ain't no structure. So the woman buck wild. She just doing whatever. She blowing money. Because it ain't her money. She getting it from the state, from the government, right? Tax dollars. She getting the child support check from the man. He go to work every day and make that money. She don't do it. She just sit home and collect a check. So there's no appreciation for the finances. Why? Because she didn't have to give nothing to get it. What she had to do? Go to the office, what's the name office, and fill out some paperwork. Shit, you ain't got to physically go there no more. You can do that shit online.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So, but what's happening? What you saying? This is why everybody got a problem with Trump, because he's killing all that shit. So technically, what he's doing, he's forcing us to become a nuclear family again. If you really take your feelings out of it and just see it, stand outside of it and look at it for what it is, what is that going to cause? If they stop all government assistance tomorrow, a lot of people going to be fucked. But why? If we were working together as a nation of people, just like everybody else, nothing they do could affect us, because we would have our own self-sustained economy, just like the J people. You see what I'm saying? So all this shit, everything we be talking about, bro, it all correlates and it all comes full circle, because We all see it. You see it. We see the negative shit. We've been seeing it our whole life. But I'm also seeing the change. I'm seeing the shift, and just you know what I'm saying, black culture and just the mentality. You know what I'm saying, in our community. It's like it's changing. Is it a big change? No, but it's a start. You know what I'm saying. I'm seeing, you know, youngins starting to, take finances seriously and taxes and just, you know, starting a business. I met a guy, he was, 19? He make like 10K a month.
Yeah.
You know, doing day trading and you know, crypto and shit. I don't know that shit. I know a little bit about it, but I don't really know that world.
Yeah, nah, you doing that day trading, man.
But he's 19 years old. I wasn't thinking like that when I was 19. I was trying to get some ass.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. Go on and get that out your system, man. Nah, man, I'm telling you, that day trading break your soul, man.
Yeah.
That's your soul, boy. Lose 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 60, 600, 6 figures, you know what I'm saying? In a matter of minutes, seconds.
But look, Big A, this the thing though. This young nigga, see, you gotta think, we older, so we don't, he knows shit that we don't know. He knows things that we don't know. He has access to resources,
we know things,
and information that we don't.
Yeah. And we know things that he doesn't know from a financial investing thing. And I say this all the time. Man, listen, all of our mistakes that you make, especially as a man with finances and all of that, is going to be from that 18 point until you in about 25 to, if you highly mature, 25 to 32. You know what I'm saying? 35 is the man's fully matured stage. You know, so man, that day trading is heavy, man. Shout out to him. Hopefully he do his thing, and you know what I'm saying? But man, you be up today, and you know what I'm saying, and down for the rest of the year. Try to Yeah,
but he was putting me on a lot of shit, man, and that's why I, you know, I saw a video the other day, KRS-One was talking about that, how, you know, and that's in the Willie Lynch letters as well, where it talks about the old, you know, beefing with the young beefing with the old. We gotta cut that shit the fuck out. I said this shit before. If you at my age or older, man, listen to them youngins, man. You gotta listen to them. Because somebody listened to your ass. You was young and dumb at one point too. You wasn't always, you know, an old, wise man. You was a young, stupid motherfucker running around here doing goofy shit too.
Yeah, KRS-One said it best. KRS-One said, you know, it shouldn't be, you know, the old versus the young versus the old. The median should be, you know, the old school need to learn from the youngsters.
Yep.
And the youngsters need to learn from the old school. The old school should we try to force the game on the youngsters and ain't trying to hear what they gotta say. But I will say this. We come from a generation where, and you can hear it when boys get on, you know, online and they talking and so on and so forth. Some of them don't have proper home training, you know, or common courtesy. But we come from a generation of listeners. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that we was hearing everything that was brought our way, but we were listeners. You could get in the conversation. You would patiently wait for your turn to talk, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So you could get what you needed. Now we have a generation of wait, hold up, yeah. They wait to try to get, you know, they word out, meaning they not listening to what you saying. They just want to hear themselves talk. So there's that. But you know, there's the best median is for, you know, the old school to learn from the youngsters and the youngsters to learn from the old schools. And there's old schools like that too, though.
Yeah, because I'm guilty of it. You know what I'm saying? If I know what I know and I'm trying to, you know, enlighten somebody, I don't care what age they are, I have a tendency of, you know, just dominating the conversation, because I'm like, nigga, in this moment, I'm the teacher, you the student. You need to shut the fuck up and listen. But at the same time, they feel the same way. So it's like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting my point across. They not getting their point across. I'm not being receptive to what they trying to, you know what I'm saying, teach me, and vice versa. So we not getting nowhere. And that's the issue. It's like, it's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. It's like everybody wants to be the man, everybody wants to run shit, everybody want to be in charge. It's like, but do you really want that?
Yeah, man. I was telling somebody like, shoot, you know, everybody want to be king or whatnot. You know, I'm like, shoot, they try to toss me the crowd. I'm a punt, boot that bad boy so far.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want that shit.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. That motherfucker is heavy.
Bro,
it's
you
heavy.
can have that one.
And you gotta hold it up constantly. You can't. Only time you take the bitch off is when it's time to go to sleep. And you better put that bitch right by your bed and have it on your hand, and have your gun in your other hand, or your sword in the other hand. Cause motherfuckers coming for you. They coming for you.
Yeah, man. Shoot, we done hit that hour mark, man. Yeah, that big itis, boy. Oh man.
Yeah, especially after workout. You need a good bit after workout, boy. Do something to you.
Got me a nice little one in, man. I've been sneaking them in the evening too, man. That's where I really get it in, is in the evening, man. It's just a appetizer type deal, man. Yeah, I've been slacking, man. I gotta get it hit. I gotta start hitting this pavement with my dog, man. She telling me she need to get out on this pavement, so we're gonna probably get some miles in these next couple of weeks, man.
Working.
Yeah, I don't want to, man. I wish I could just step outside my house and walk the neighborhood, but I ain't fooling with no snakes, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
Ain't doing it. More, wintertime come around, man. Yeah, man. At the end of fall, wintertime, I'm out. I'm out in the streets, boy. But yeah, man. Where can they find you at, bro?
Man, y'all already know, man. I'm everywhere you ain't ever there, man. Candelier Collections, man. Acidonia Worldwide, man. El Loco Marano. What I miss? Peps Over Sims. Men at Work, man. Pick all of them. Shit, it is. God damn, I'm working, man. As soon as I get off this motherfucking live, I'm getting right back to it. It don't stop.
Yeah, man. I'm about to recover, reboot, and get back to work.
Yep.
Yeah, man. You know. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all kicking it with us, man. You know what it is, man. That old man got quick, man. Doctor, that casino, RGB, man. Yeah. MKM.
Oh, whoa.
Dr. Dre.
Yes,
Lil J. You know what I'm saying? That King T. Man, every time I say King T, I be thinking about that old school King T. Yeah, you know King T? I'm talking about the rapper King T.
Nah, look at the young nigga. You hear it? Young nigga.
Man, that King T hard, bro. Yeah. Every time I say Lil J, I be thinking Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
There you go, the track.
Yeah. Hey, so Tony M, so you say your cats handle snakes?
Hey, man. Hey, speaking of that, Tony, I seen a video on you, man. Cats are amazing fucking creatures, man. I didn't know what was, man. I seen a snake. They slowed that bitch down in slow motion, bruh. That motherfucker, the snake had already started striking. Like, he was coming at him already before the fucking cat even reacted. The cat ain't reacted. The motherfucking snake got right almost at his nose. That's when he started pulling back. I said, God damn, this nigga's a fucking ninja. These cats ain't, man. God, that's how fast the snake strike is, man. That motherfucker, that shit was like the Matrix. That nigga was like, oh, hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm good. I mean, yeah, Tony. The only thing is, bro, man, like around the house, I think we good, man. I haven't had any situations. Our neighbors that had rattlesnakes at their front door. Like as soon as you open the door, you step out, man. You liable to get bit. I don't necessarily know if I'm too scared. Like I would have to have them around the house. I want them bad boys on the walk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm trying to protect these dogs, man. I don't want my dog to get bit. I don't want to get bit, shoot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I be killing scorpions and tarantulas on a regular.
Oh hell nah. See, but wait, why y'all ain't tell me all that shit? I told you and Samuel, I was thinking about relocating to Texas. Y'all ain't tell me none of this shit.
Man, hey, look, oh man, yeah. Speaking of when Drake came down, his daughter and my daughter, they linked up at the hip, man. They running together and stuff. They got together and killed a scorpion. Yeah.
Told you they built different, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I got you, Tony. Yep. I don't mind that either. Just having one of them bad boys that just run around and just come. I'll feed it, make sure it's still alive and whatnot, and let it go back out the streets. Yeah. Yep. Man, but yeah, man, we about to go and get up out of here on this Friday. Hey, salute to all the winners of this month, man, from the Digital Dog Show to the Dog of the Week, and so on and so forth, man. Hey, if you ain't a member, I don't know what you're doing. Hey, we just gave out 4 free. Oh, I think I thought we gave away 4. Dre said it's 8 t-shirts, man. God, dog, man. Y'all boys coming up.
Yeah.
But man, hey, Mr. CEO, speaking of, man, we got to do a shirt giveaway, bro. Get some of that stuff out there, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we got to do a shirt giveaway, bro. Get some of that Can I Live collection out there, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm gonna cook something up. You give me more work as usual. Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm gonna cook some shit up. Yep.
Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking about it, man. We be doing the shirt giveaways, man. Hey, that could be, man. Yeah, bro, we tripping, man.
We ain't tripping, man. We just got a lot going on, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's iron sharpening iron. That's why that's why I'm trying to build this network, man. Because you know, it's things that I may overlook, I might not see that y'all might see. It's things that y'all might overlook, I see. You know what I'm saying? I peep. So we keeping each other sharp, we keeping each other on point, and we sharing information. You know, we apply it. If it works, we do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If not, we keep it moving. But yeah. So yeah, that's in the works. That's in the works.
Man. Yeah. For sure, man. We about to go ahead and get up out of here, man, on this Friday. Hey, man, y'all take it easy, man. We're going to be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Central.
Central.
Yeah. In my Mr. CEO DMV voice. Yeah. Yeah, but nah, y'all know what it is, man. Love y'all boys, man. Keep us on our square, man. Cause if I'm full of it, y'all boys better tell me, hey boy, you better get it right. You better get it right. But yeah, man, I ain't doing no tripping, man. Love y'all boys, man. We ain't nothing without y'all. And that's sincerely. For real,
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But we out.
Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop, slow head, not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain, locked in the game, never moved for fame. Old mountain lines run deep in the flame. Sock about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sock it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.